Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. I didn't really expect this, but we are going to have another big themed week here on the channel. This week, we're going to be taking a look at Super 7's Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And thanks to a poll in the Needless Things podcast Facebook group, which you can join right now, Raphael is going to be opened up first. So you see, brown mailer box. I've covered it before in the other Super 7 reviews I've done here. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at the packaging inside. Full disclosure, I have already opened up this mailer box because when I received these guys, I had to see what this figure looked like. I could not wait until I had the opportunity to do a proper unboxing. So I have already opened this up. That was a little fake unboxing for you guys. Take a look at this beautiful box on the outside. We have the embossed sewer manhole cover with the size. This is unique to Raphael. It's also, you'll notice, his signature facial expression because each of the turtles in the original 1988 toy line had unique mouth positions, I guess you'd say. So this beautiful green slipcover here, Super 7 logo, Ultimates on top, nice glossy print there. And then on the back, the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, one of my favorite franchise logos of all time. Back in 1988, when I was becoming sort of disenchanted with G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles came along and became my new obsession. So this line is really sentimental for me in that it's a recreation of those original toys in the same way that Masters of the Universe Classics is a recreation of those original He-Man toys. You can see Raphael right here in our little notch. All of these, if you go back and watch last week's Thundercats Ultimates reviews, you'll see it's the same style of box, just with lots of different elements involved. But the slipcover is the same. So let's take a look at the figure inside. Look at that guy. Beautiful window box. Goes around to the side here where you can see the sort of brick sewer design here with all the graffiti. And there is, I don't know if you can tell or not, a nice glossy sort of almost like moisture printed on the box. Just gives it a really nice texture and a nice unique look. On the other side, we've got some more graffiti over here. The window box. I love the way this window is designed. Again, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. And then on the back of the box, you can see we've got little Turtles graffiti here, some Turtles stickers. And on the back, we have Raphael, the witty voice of the Turtles. Raphael is a hothead and the most opinionated, impulsive, no Oxford comma, come on you guys, impulsive and restless Ninja Turtle. Raphael loves nothing more than to test himself in battle and trains for sheer enjoyment. He's usually the one to leap into action, and it's nearly impossible to get him to back down. Great bio for Raphael there. Let's just go ahead and open this thing up because I'm dying to get all these accessories out and see just how great this figure is. So I'm going to pull out my trusty 1964 box cutter, slice right through that little circular piece of tape there. Try not to damage the box at all. This is a tough piece of tape they've chosen. Now, this is obviously the first time I've actually opened the figure. I opened up the mailer before because I just had to get a peek at what this guy looked like. I could not wait. That's how excited I am for this line. As a matter of fact, I had decided that I was going to collect these Ultimates before I even purchased the Thundercats Ultimates. So we've got two trays in here in typical Super 7 Ultimates style. We're going to pull those out. And I don't know, yeah, we've got a piece of tape there. So we're going to bring Mr. Box Cutter back out, slice right through that. Got one at the top, one at the bottom, and one on each side. So we're just going to go right through the three pieces we need to get out, to get everything out of there. And just fold it open like a book full of turtle hands. So this is a signature of the Ultimate line, is you're going to get lots of different hand options for your figure, because this is meant to be the last Raphael figure you'll ever need to buy. Now, obviously, there are lots of other possibilities out there. NECA is doing an incredible Ninja Turtles line that I am also collecting some of, especially their movie Turtles, and you can see some reviews on here for products from that line. Boy, this is tough to get out. Oh, well, we'll find that one later, I guess. Man, these are really in here. You guys, it's going to be tough. Even though these are designed to be resealable, it's going to be tough to keep this packaging minty fresh if you really want to get all these hands out of here. And then what we have here is a sprue with the weapons attached still. This is how they came in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line from Playmates. These weapons would just come with the turtles, and you'd have to snap or clip them off, and those would be the weapons you had. They'd be this whatever color everything was, it was all one solid color. And I love that Super 7 has included this as kind of a neat bonus to really recreate the experience of the original Ninja Turtles toys. Just really cool. Now, obviously, that's going to go in a drawer. I'm not going to pull all these off because, as you can see here, all of those accessories are included fully painted with the figure separate from a sprue. So, no need to mess around with that thing. Yikes! We'll take a closer look at each of these once I get them all out of here. I'm not super thrilled about that side being all bent up. Got a little slice of pizza. We got the extra head. We've got... Once upon a time, I knew what all of these ninja weapons were called. I want to say that might be a Kama? Like K-A-M-A? I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Alright, so most of these are popping out fairly easily. But these throwing stars are taped in, so I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to bother with them right now. You guys can see right there. Got a couple of throwing stars. They look great. Just silver throwing stars. Perfectly happy with those. Now, I've got a little band around my man's waist, so I'm going to pull out my trusty Dollar Tree fingernail clippers. You should have them at your toy opening station as well. And we are going to clip through that wire so we don't have to flip that over and mess with doing any twist tie nonsense. And we're going to remove him as carefully as we can. Got a little rubber band around his feet, and there we go, Raphael. Oh man, that's a nice, heavy, sturdy feeling figure. Oh man, I can't believe I've got this guy in hand. The first figure of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates collection. He looks fantastic. This is, as I said, based on the original toy line. This is not based on the cartoon. This is not based on the comics. This is meant to be an updated, modern version of that original Playmates toy. So what we've got here is the R. Let's pull these size out. Take a look at them real quick. So these are a hard, rigid plastic. You can see they're straight. They look good. We're in pretty good shape with these. I like them. They've got these sculpted hilts on them with the black paint. Now these other ones are clearly not a rigid plastic, but they do have a nice metallic finish on them. So what I'm probably going to do is drop these in some hot water and hope that straightens them out. But these are a little different plastic from these. But you can see right there that these look a little more maybe cartoony, and these look a little more realistic, except for the fact that they're all bent up. So Raphael himself, let's get back over here. This is I always thought of Raphael as the both sides guy, because he's gritting, like his mouth is more open. He's not favoring one side or the other. He's just got angry, gritted teeth, ready for action. You can see over here, got ratcheting elbows, bicep swivels, shoulders, nice shoulder joint there. And then, of course, that hand, you can see we've got the up and down motion in this hand. Same. Well, we'll find that later. That just popped right out. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We'll grab another hand over here and see. You can see this one is hinged the other way. So we've got the sort of back and forth rather than up and down. And we'll just pop that hand right in there. You can see that's a very small peg with just a ridge right here to hold it in place. But that's A-okay with me because it snaps right in place and stays put. And we've got a cool, I'm not sure if that's for holding a sai. Maybe. Whether it is or not. Oh, yeah, I think so. That's the sai holding hand, ready for action right there. And then we'll take a look while we're still looking at articulation. He has actually got, you can see in here, a waist joint right up under his shell. This is a soft, that's a flexible, softer plastic there, as is his front shell. Back shell, though, is hard. But you can see he's got ooh, look at all that. That's a great range of motion on him. And then right here, not a double jointed knee or elbow situation, but honestly, I'm okay with that. I would rather have a really great range of motion on single jointed limbs than awkward looking double joints. And I don't think this guy would look as good with double jointed limbs. Look at the design on, or the texture and the detail rather on the shell. It's got some scarring going on right here. All this is all just fantastic work. I mean, I can't believe it. And I think there's a really good chance that every turtle is going to have their own individual sort of markings and stuff on their shells. You can see on the front as well, he's got some scars going on here. They have taken the opportunity to make Raphael look unique. His elbow pads, I'm noticing his elbow pads and his knee pads are actually separate rubber or soft plastic pieces. All of these are. The wristbands, everything. It gives it a really good look and texture. Actually, you can see there's even wear sculpted in here. Just an incredible amount of detail on this guy. Looks really nice. He's got his little headband in the back here. Again, even more texture and detail in there. I'm blown away. I'm so happy to be holding this figure right now. And looking at him, you know, I said it's not based on the comics, but aside from the R, and of course the color of the various pads and bands here, this could very easily be a comic book Ninja Turtle, because those original Turtles figures were based more on the comics. They had that look to them. So I love this so much. Let's take a look at the other head that this guy came with. So let's compare these. Very slightly different. This is an angrier head. You can see this one is a little more cartoony, maybe. I mean, this is an exact recreation of the original toy. This is almost like an updated modern head that is, you can see it has eyebrows that are scrunched down more. The bandana or the mask or whatever, this piece is much longer. So if you want something that looks a little more like Masters of the Universe Classics, I guess, more like an update, then this is the head. But I got to tell you guys, This head, this is the nostalgic head. This is the one. Ooh, wow, that may not want to come off too easily. There we go. That head is the one that really just is getting me excited for having this toy. But that one looks great too. I mean, there's no denying you could go with either head on this and still have a great Ninja Turtles figure. So let's take a look at the accessories and how they interact with this guy. I already showed you the size. Let's take a look at the turtle communicators. We've got one closed down, one opened up, and it's a little bent up here. This may go in the hot water with those other size, but look at that sculpted and painted detail. This is not a sticker. This is actual sculpt and paint at work. Just a really great looking little piece there. And then this is the closed up version. Nothing more to it than that. Very nice though. Got a slice of pizza. Looking nice. Look at the glossy paint on that to give it that greasy pizza look. That's awesome. Look at the texture on the crust. I mean, this is the kind of detail. This is why I enjoy Super 7 so much and why I've been having so much fun doing these Super 7 reviews the last couple of weeks. And then we've got this weapon that looks like it's meant to hook somebody's intestines right out of their gut, but I'm sure that was not Playmate's thinking when they made the original version of this. You can see it's a little warped there, so that's going to have to go into the hot water. We've got this that may or may not be a Kama, K-A-M-A. And then we've got this little just brutal looking fist dagger type deal. And what the hands are all a soft PVC, so it's easy enough. I wonder if... No, that doesn't really work. Well, and also he'd cut his fingers right off if he was trying to hold it like that. That would be no good. So hand-wise, let's see what our alternates are, aside from the two that flew out of the tray and onto the ground. A Needless Things signature, maybe unfortunately. I've just got hands posed to grip different things in different ways, and I'm just now noticing here, we'll take a closer look at this. Look at the nails, if you can. There we go. Actually have a deco on those nails to make them a different color from the rest of the hand. Really amazing. I'm wondering if the toenails... Yep, toenails are painted the same way, where they're actually a slightly different shade of green just to bring out that sculpt, that detail that Super 7 put into the figure. So what we have are more toy-like size, I think that slide right into the front there, just like on the original figure. And what I'm seeing is on the side, we've got these holes in the belt that I would imagine something gets stored there, but I'm not entirely sure what. And then in the back, just like the original figure, we've got the sheath for that backup dagger that slides right in there. This is an absolutely fantastic figure. I couldn't be happier with it. Super 7 has killed it once again. And what we have here is a C-grip hand, I think they're called in the business maybe, that moves back and forth instead of up and down at the wrist. So you've got both options with these, which I think is awesome. I really am just blown away right now. I cannot wait to get to the rest of these Ninja Turtles, and I can't wait for the next two waves to show up over the next few months here. But you guys, these are, as of this recording, these are still available at BigBadToyStore.com. Even if you didn't get in on the original Super 7 pre-order, you can order these from your favorite toy retailer, which in my case, like I said, is BigBadToyStore.com. They're out there. They're available. Don't get hit by missing out on these. Listen to your FOMO right now and order these Ninja Turtles because, I mean, look at this guy. He's absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned the rest of the week. I will be opening up the rest of this first wave of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates from Super 7. Thanks for watching.